Hello, is this Austin?
What's going on, Jake? How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, man. My DMs have been blowing up, so I want to make sure I get to as many people as possible. Now that we're on the call, I'll just kind of tell you a little bit how it works. So 10, 15 minutes, I kind of want to get to a lot of people this morning. So let's just get right into it. Wherever you're at in your business, obviously, if you've been paying attention to me, I've had a lot of experience and whatnot for as long as I've been doing it. So I want to make sure I get any questions you have, so whether that's chemicals, kind of how to get started, your marketing, wherever you want to go with this call, let's get right into it, because sometimes I can just ramble on. So
Alrighty, so I actually purchased a trailer from my uncle. It already had an 8-gallon per minute machine. I added a 7-gallon per minute soft wash pump to it. So I'm pretty well set up for starting off. I actually haven't really done many jobs other than what I did before I had soft wash, so I'm going to be pretty much starting out with the soft wash coming up now. I'm having a hard time getting on Google Business, but I'm hoping I can get on Google Business, and that will be just organic leads. But other than that, between door hangers, holding a sign on the side of the road, whatever it may be, what have you found to be the best way to get leads at first?
how long have you been going at this?
I'm really going to be just starting out, really.
Other than the Facebook post, have you been watching anybody on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. I've watched a lot of your videos. I've watched a lot of the Mike, all about pressure cleaning. I've watched all of them.
Okay, cool. So I just want to make sure. So then you probably already know what I'm about to say, dude. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You probably already know what I'm about to say then, right?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Okay, so look, there was a lot of things that worked for me when I was in the beginning. Just kind of going back, there's a lot of things I wish I didn't spend too much time on that I did, and there's a couple things I would do differently if I had to go back. But just to answer your question, what worked for me was reaching out to real estate agents and then yard signs. I would think that was probably my best two gushers. And I have a video on how to actually do yard signs, because a lot of people do those wrong. Some people just put the pressure washing and then a phone number. I think that looks really bandit signy. I think it looks pretty cheap. I think if someone's driving down the road and they see a sign that looks like that, what kind of service do they think they're actually getting? They're probably getting a cheap service. That's my opinion on it. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people agree. Whatever. That's what worked for me. I like putting some good color on it. Some services. I think the branding is a big deal. Even if it has to be a bigger sign, don't go with a 12 by 10 or 10 by 12 sign. Get an actual nice sign and make it right. And then reaching out to real estate agents. But look, even that aside, there's all those little things. I mean, really anything that you can do is going to be beneficial, but the best thing that you can do for yourself, and which is one thing that I wish I would have done a lot sooner, was focus on my online. I say it all the time, dude. I get sick of saying it, but focusing on your online presence, dude. If you are not, because 70%, and a lot of people say this, but 70% of all the leads that come into these service businesses come from the online world, right? So if you're not there, that there goes 70% out right out the door. Okay, so then you're relying on the yard signs, the flyers, the referrals, the door knocking, right? Which is you shouldn't really have to rely on that, but when you're just getting started, you don't really have any other option. That's why I'm saying you're talking about getting your Google set up. That should be priority number one, right? You can do that for free. And I think Google even gives you some free Google ad budget of $100 or something like that, which is cool. Getting your Google My Business set up, man. If you don't have the means to go with a website guy that can be in your corner, you're going to be kind of starting off organically. You got to figure out how to get in the top 3, man. Because when someone types in a service on Google, what are they going to do? They're going to scroll down right to the map pack, and they're going to choose between the 1, 2, or 3 guy. I mean, they just get all the calls straight up.
Yep. No, I totally get you there. The Google Business part, I guess back whenever you did it, they were able to you could get a postcard in the mail. Now they make you do a video, and the video has just been giving me problems. And other than that, no, I definitely know I need to get on Google My Business, but there's some guys around here with, let's say, 300 to 500 reviews, because I'm in South Florida in a pretty populated area. But a lot of their reviews are not very good. This guy killed all my plants. This guy used high pressure on my roof. I'm really trying to focus on the high-end sort of customers, but then also in these high-end neighborhoods, they don't allow you to put out any yard signs or anything like that. So would door hangers be any benefit to me?
The reason why I don't like door hangers is because it's a little bit inefficient way of spending your time. Let's just take all the ways you could possibly go out there and market. The amount of time spent for the amount of people that are going to see your ad or your name, right? The door hanging is probably the least efficient way, right? Because it's going to take you an hour or 2 hours to hit 30 or 40, 50 doors, where you can spend $20 on a Facebook ad and you're going to reach a couple hundred people. Because it's the same thing. You could say that your ad might not come across people that want your service, But the same deal with door hangers. You could go and ring 50 doors and they might not want your service either. So it's the same thing. So therefore Facebook, if you're going to do that, Facebook would be the more efficient way to do it. And then yard signs are going to be more efficient, right? You stick a really good yard sign on a heavily populated intersection or a grocery store or a Home Depot or a Lowe's, and you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of people that see that yard sign each day. Now, whether or not they might need the service that's a different story. But if you're just going out there fishing for clients, I don't like door hangers just because it's a very inefficient way of spending your time, because you'll go through a whole day to hit 200 doors and you might not get anybody, and you can do that in 15 minutes by clicking a button on Facebook, like a Facebook ad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's how I feel about that. Honestly, like you're talking about getting those high-end clients. I don't know why too many other people don't do this, but man, I swear to you, building my real estate agent portal, like my real estate agent group on my CRM, really got me in those high-end neighborhoods. I don't think I've done too many videos on exactly how to do that, but I mean, you can go on your online and you can type in, real estate brokerages, South Florida, wherever you're at, and you can go down the list of these big brokerages, and all the agent info is going to be on their website, like name, last name, email, phone number. It might even tell you their sales volume, and you can find out very quickly who are the big players. And dude, just spend this afternoon and go down the list and jot down 100 or 200, 300 names and put them in your CRM. If you don't have a CRM, do you have a CRM?
Not yet. I haven't quite got to spending that money yet.
I'm
using one of them.
Okay. Well, that's you're gonna need to get one of those. But let's put that aside for a second. Go down and get all those real estate agents, right? Then you have all those contact infos. Those are people that do a lot of volume, right? They're really nice houses. Even if they're not nice houses, these are people that are selling 10, 12, 15 homes a year times 300. You're automatically getting in front of people that deal with thousands of sales each year, right? And I was an agent for a while too. Every agent has their little back pocket of vendors, right? So they got their painter, their roofer, carpentry person, a GC, someone that can go and demo a kitchen and rebuild it up. They got their exterior, interior cleaners, right? They have their referrals, right? You can text them. If you have a CRM, you can do blast text messages, which is really easy, really efficient. Blast voicemails, send before and after pictures, and straight up, that automatically puts you into a pool of people that deal with homes. And if they care about their sales, they really want to make sure the house looks good. Am I right? I found a ton of success with that, and I was doing that 4 years ago, back before I even saw anyone talk about it, which is why I thought I did really, really good. That really jump-started me when you have nothing. Because the goal, honestly, when you're in any service business, is to get to a certain level as quick as you can, like the 50 or 100 reviews, because the quicker you can get to that level, that's what's going to garner all your attention. The question becomes, how quick can you get to 50 or 100 reviews? Because that's what's going to send the snowball down the road. That's what's going to get you in the top ranks of Google. That's what's going to get you right there with your competitor. You're going to get market share. You're going to have pulling power. You're going to have attention. So when you're first starting, it's like, man, you got to do your friends and your family. Get those before and after pictures. Get those people to leave you reviews. Then you can reach out to. I think real estate agents is just a hack, because you automatically you can get a lot of business with them, and you can play with how you want to reach out to them. Don't make it sound spammy. I'll just come off the top of my head. You can say something like, hey, I just started my business. I'm a young man just starting my business. I'm in the area. I saw you do a lot of volume in the area. On your next listing, I'd love to come out there, clean your driveway, shake your hand, introduce myself, and see how we can potentially work together in the future. And I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this next one for you completely for free, just so I can help you with your pictures on your next listing, and that way I can help jumpstart my business. Does that sound fair? And always end it with, does that sound fair? I've been doing a lot of trial and testing with that. That seems to work well for me, and especially if you tell them that, hey, you're brand new in the business and I want to do this one for you for free. There's no way they can say no to it, really. They're not paying for it. They're helping you. They may or may not have a person. Yeah. Right, and they're going to help themselves, and it's a no-brainer. Like, yeah, come over here and clean. Like, that'll help me out. And yeah, I'd love to shake your hand. That shows trust and whatnot.
And that being said, so starting off, would you go out and do free cleanings for people or drop your prices down any bit?
Yes, I would. And And we're fixing to wrap up here in a few minutes. So I got to get to the next one. But yes, that's really important. So many people are so focused on getting their pricing so right in their first year. Dude, your number one priority when you're in your first year in business is to screw the prices and get every single customer into your book of business as quickly as possible, because like I said, that's going to start the whole snowball effect. Okay, a customer leads to people that you can remarket to in the future. That leads to pictures for your Google My Business. That leads to a review. That's going to get you one step further. So it's okay to not make as much when you're first starting because you're just gathering your clients, dude. You're just gathering ammunition, dude. Just go and get just in your experience. You're getting all that experience, dude. It's gonna be so beneficial for you. So yes, whether that's knocking on a door, cleaning something for free, hooking up your real estate agents, getting, building your network, or just like if you're in the running for a job, say, hey, look, I'm just starting out. Here's what I'll do. I'll dock it this price. I really want to earn your business, and stress to them that you're just starting out your business and you'd love to, you'd love the opportunity. People really do want to help each other. They want to help other people, man. So when you word it like that and you give someone the opportunity to help somebody else, dude, most people are good people. They're gonna give the opportunity. But if you come off as so professional, and you want to be professional, but if you come off as so cookie cutter in the very beginning and you charge straight up retail prices, then someone's going to look at you and compare you to somebody else. Well, you don't want them to compare you to somebody else, dude, because you can't compare to the other people.
You're not them, yeah.
You're not them. If you do that, you're going to lose.
Yep.
Give them the opportunity to help you. And then they're gonna say to hell with the competition. Unless it's like a big intricate job, of course, most people are gonna hire the person that really knows what they're doing. But I'm talking on a lot of little stuff, driveways, concrete cleanings and whatnot, dude. You should be able to land all of that.
Alrighty, well, I don't want to take any more of your time. I appreciate everything, and I'm gonna hopefully do some good stuff with it.
All right, man.
Thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care, man. Go out there and kill it.
You too. Have a good day.
Peace out.